Hi everyone, thanks for following the co.build. Today I want to talk about alternatives to Skin of the Lords. As we all know, due to the breach nerfs, Skin of the Lords is extremely expensive in Crucible League as compared to the previous leagues. So here I am on PoE trade, and if I filter out all of the detrimental keystones and filter for the colors that we need and hit search, we're going to come up with exorbitant prices like 29 divines, 30 divines, just even this is the cheapest price for the Skin of the Lords with colors that we need. So today I'm going to talk about alternatives to Skin of the Lords that we can use for our build. First I'll talk about what Skin of the Lords actually does for our build. So what Skin of the Lords does is it adds +4 to our gem levels. And as you know, gem levels is very important to scaling DPS in this co-dot build. From level 1 to 30, each increase in gem level gives you about 14% more damage than the previous level. So basically every gem level that you add to Vortex is basically a 1.14 multiplier to your total damage. So you can see here that if I'm using a plain tabula rasa, Vortex level is 26. And if I equip a Skin of the Lords with +2 level of Socketed Gems, this Vortex and Creeping Frost is going to go from 26 to level 30. So I can demonstrate here. Here is level 30. So how do we get +4 levels here? First we must understand this chest is +2 level of Socketed Gems. So firstly it will add 2 levels directly to Vortex and Creeping Frost. And then subsequently it will also add 2 levels to all your support gems, which includes Empower support. And adding 2 levels to Empower support will also increase your skill gem levels by 2 more levels. And that's how it indirectly adds another 2 levels to Vortex and Creeping Force, which adds up to +4 in total. And Skin of the Lords is not the only way to get +4 to our Vortex and Creeping Frost skill gems. So there are other alternatives. There's all of these three. These three are implicits that you can get on your chest. We just need 2 out of these 3 to get the +4 effect. So the first is +1 total to level of Socketed Gems. So this will add 1 level to your Vortex and Creeping Frost directly, and another level to your Empower indirectly, which will add up to a +2. And then for these 2 Socketed Duration Gems and AoE Gems, it is simple. Each of these will add +2 directly to your Vortex and Creeping Frost gem. Now, you can also apply this concept for non-Vortex and Creeping Frost builds. You just need to see what text you have on the gem modifier. So as you can see here, Vortex has just below the word Vortex, you can see there's a few modifiers: Spell, AoE, Cold, Duration, and Nova. And Creeping Frost has similar modifiers, and both of them share Spell, Duration, AoE, and Cold. So we know that if we get a +2 level of AoE Socketed Gems, it will also add 2 levels to Vortex and Creeping Frost. And if you have 2 out of these 3, you will also effectively have +4 to your Vortex and Creeping Frost for a much cheaper price. So if I do a PoE trade search, body armor, and I search these 3 stats that we have talked about, and I choose minimum 2 of the 3 stats, and I will also want to set my requirements to at least require 1 intelligence, so that it is easy to get the colors that we want, which is 4 blue, 1 green, 1 red. When we press search, you can get it for as low as 5, 20, or maybe 30, 40 chaos. Okay, you can get a decent chest. Okay, I wouldn't say decent, but maybe just an entry level chest with +4. Now, how are we going to get this into 6 link? Well, we can use Tainted Crafting to get it into 6 link. And if you see the price of Tainted Orb of Fusing, it is currently only 32C to 37C, which means that it will cost roughly 1.5 divines on average to get from here a non-6 socketed chest into a 6 link chest. So, and if you really don't want to craft, what you can do is you can find 6 link. It will definitely be more expensive, but it will be 5 divines, 6 divines, as long as you have Intel requirement, it will be quite easy to color the socket colors that you want, because the chance of getting blue, green, or red is dependent on the um, attribute requirement of the chest. So do not be confused by the armor and energy shield. It is possible for a chest that does not require intelligence to have energy shield. So what you should actually be looking at is the attributes. So as long as the chest has intel, requires at least one intel, that means you're good, because it will be quite easy to use benchcraft to get a 4 blue, 1 green, 1 red. And the craft that I'm talking about is this. Uh, I recommend, if you get a chest, 6 link, I recommend that you use this method. You benchcraft at least 1 blue socket to get the colors that you want. So I know the price of this +1 +2 is going to go up very high after this video. So quickly get your chest. I also want to talk about a tier list, okay? Out of these three, if you could choose two, what is the tier list? Okay, which is the best combination? I'll start with the least desirable combination. The least desirable combination is +2 AoE and +2 socketed duration gems. Okay, why is this the least desirable combination? It's because your support gems, only one of your support gems benefit from this combination. So Swift Affliction has the duration modifier. It is support plus duration. So if you have +2 duration, you add 2 to Swift Affliction, and +2 to AoE will not add +2 to any of your, will not add to +2 to Elemental Focus or Controlled Destruction, and hence this combination is the least desirable combination. As compared to +2 AoE gems and +2 socketed gems, Awakened Swift Affliction, Elemental Focus, and Controlled Destruction will all get +1 from socketed gems. And the best combination is definitely +1 socketed gems and +1 duration gems, because firstly all your support gems will get +1 level, and then Swift Affliction will get another +2 level on top of that, resulting in a +3. So to sum it up, the most desirable combination is +1 level to all socketed gems and +2 to socketed duration gems, followed by +1 to all socketed gems and +2 to AoE gems, and the least desirable combination is +2 to duration and +2 to AoE. But I would say all in all, it will not make a big difference. All these gem levels is only to your support gems. Your main skill gems, Vortex and Creeping Frost, will receive a +4. Okay, so now I'll talk a bit about Tainted Crafting. So how you taint craft, the first step is you get the chest. So I don't have a +1 +2 here, so I'm just going to simulate on this chest. What you need to do first is you need to increase the quality of the chest. Quality matters a lot, because the higher quality you have, then the higher chance you have of 6 linking the chest. So if the chest has a 20% quality, there is a 50% chance that you will add 1 link to the largest group of sockets. Okay, so first step is we use a Tainted Armor Scrap, very cheap, I think it's just 1 chaos, and we try to get above 25%. Okay, so 27% is fine. If you want to get higher, it's also okay. And then next step is we are going to craft 4 socketed gems. Sorry, 4 sockets. So it will cost 10 jewelers, 10 vaal orbs. We get 4 sockets. Okay. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add 2 more sockets. And how we do this is we use the Tainted Jewelers orb, which you have at 20% you have a roughly 50% chance of adding a socket. So if you add 1 socket, oh, this was too easy. We just managed to add on just 2 jewelers. But however, if you somehow get back to 3 sockets, then what you want to do is you want to use the 4 socket craft again to get from 3 sockets to 4 sockets. Now that this has been done, once you get 6 sockets, the next step is to use the 4 link sockets benchcraft and link 4 sockets. And then the next thing you'll do is you will try to use Orb of Fusing to get your 6 sockets. So okay, we are really lucky here. We managed to add it to 5. But if you somehow manage to link it back to 3, then you go back and use the 4 link sockets benchcraft to bring your links back to 4 links. And then we can use the last one. And we are so lucky here. We are so lucky. So that on average you will need to spend about 1.5 divines. So if you're lucky, you can get it like me here for a very cheap price. I mean, two fusings is only how much? It's only 37. So I effectively spend, assuming the armor and jewelers are quite immaterial, I've only spent about 80 to 100 chaos, turning this from a 2 socket into a 6 link. But this is a very lucky run. On average, I calculated that you will spend around 1 to 1.5 divines. Okay, so if you are okay with gambling, you can try this. If your luck is not good, then maybe you will spend 3 divines. But remember, you must get the quality to higher than 25%. It is very important. So it's very important to invest in armor scraps. And armor scraps are really cheap. It is only 1 chaos each at the moment. So you should always get your quality more than 25%. Actually, if possible, try to get at least 27 or higher. And this will greatly increase your chance of getting a 6 socket. So now that you get your, 6 link and 6 link 2. Now that you have your 6 link, you want to change to the correct colors. So what you do is you get the at least one blue socket craft, which is very cheap, just 4 chromes and 4 vaal orbs. And then you just keep using it until you get 1 green, 1 red. Okay, so now we have 6 link our chest, and I wish this was a +1 +2 because we had such good RNG, but unfortunately just a +1, and I guess I'll sell this away. So all in all, I hope you learned something today, and yeah, quickly buy this all up before the prices increase. Moving forward, I'll be creating more videos. Over the last week, I was very busy and wasn't able to create anything, but there is a goal to create more videos. Um, I think coming up next, we will analyze some of the higher DPS variants of this Codot build. Yeah, so stay tuned. Thanks.